So you just got some new plants and you're eager to start planting. Stop. Don't ruin your tank until you listen to these 3 steps on how to add new plants safely. Let's go. But why does it matter? It matters because there's 2 main types of algae. There's ubiquitous algae, that's algae that's everywhere, and there's introduced algae. Introduced algae is algae that you introduced into your tank. Ubiquitous algae like green dust algae, diatoms, green spot algae, everyone will get those 100%, can't avoid them. Introduced algae though, you definitely can avoid. You can avoid spirogyra, you can avoid cladophora, and you can avoid blackbeard algae if you don't add it to your tank. And how do you not add it to your tank? You follow these 3 steps. Step 1, inspect your new plants very carefully. Use a magnifying glass if you have one. Use a flashlight or another powerful light source if you have one. Use tweezers to carefully pull off strands of algae that you find. You're looking for anything that looks like little hairs or clumps of hairs wrapped around the stems or leaves, and even tangled up in the roots. Look for anything that doesn't quite belong and remove it. Make sure you don't contaminate your tweezers or the tools as well as you pull off strands of algae. You need to be extremely meticulous about every plant you put in, especially if it was submerged grown. Immersed grown plants are far less likely to have bad algae, but it's still possible, so inspect everything very carefully. Step 2. Dip everything in hydrogen peroxide. Make a solution of half water and half hydrogen peroxide. Soak every plant in this for about 15 to 30 seconds, and if you're more paranoid than I am, you can do it for longer. But you risk killing your plants as well. Hydrogen peroxide is not guaranteed to kill all the algae. Your visual inspection is the first line of defense. I recently dipped Physidance moss infected with cladophora in a hydrogen peroxide solution, and it completely killed the moss. A few days later, I saw the cladophora still alive and well. That being said, it can still kill algae, and it is a good idea to dip everything in hydrogen peroxide. Step 3. Quarantine suspicious plants. If you pulled off any algae or suspect any plants might still contain algae, then quarantine them in a small plastic container. Put these near a light source, dump the water out daily, and refill it with tank water while your CO2 is running. This should provide some nutrients and some CO2 to keep the plants alive and the algae growing if it's still there. Inspect the quarantine plants daily with a magnifying glass to see if any algae still persists. Finally, don't be afraid to discard plants that you aren't confident are safe to add. It sucks for sure, but it's better to lose a few bucks on a plant than to infect your entire aquarium with this algae. If you find these tips useful, please like and subscribe. If you have any other suggestions you want to let us know in the comments below. If you follow these 3 tips, you will have a cladophora-free aquarium. Thanks for watching. Until next time.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip, and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?